guys, it's Sam and this is my August book haul. August was my birthday month as well as the month that I graduated from graduate school. Yes, so I have some gifts and stuff and then some stuff I got, so let's just get on with it. The first was a birthday gift from Kayla of Bookadoodles, and that is Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. I'm sure many of you were like, didn't you already own this? No, I didn't. I've had it on my wish list for a while because I forgot to pre-order it when it first came out, and then I just was like, you should just wait and get it as a gift, and now I have it, which is perfect because I can read it before King of Scars comes out. I'm also about to reread the Grisha trilogy. I know. It's good time. It's good timing for this. I'm very excited to be back. And this is like, it has a nice texture to it, the cover, which makes me very, very happy for some reason. I'm just glad to finally own all of the Grisha books that are out there because I didn't for a while there, which is disgraceful. Also for graduating graduate school, Kayla got me the Dream Blood duology by N.K. Jemisin. So this is a bind-up of 2 books from N.K. Jemisin, and this is the duology that I want to read next. She also has another trilogy besides the Broken Earth trilogy. N.K. Jemisin is who wrote the Broken Earth trilogy, which is one of my favorite adult fantasy trilogies. This is one of her duologies that came before that. This sounds like it has a very interesting magic system, and I've heard people say that there's like a Hades and Persephone element to it. So I'm intrigued. This is the one I decided to read next. I cannot wait. Then another birthday gift came from Sally, who's one of my longtime friends here on BookTube. I will link her social media and stuff down below. Also Kayla's. Anybody who gave me a gift, the social media and stuff will be linked down below. The first book she got me was The Girl in the Tower by Catherine Arden. This is the second book in the Winter Night trilogy, the first book being The Bear and the Nightingale. So this is like a Russian folktale kind of inspired, sort of Hades and Persephone, sort of Beauty and the Beast, like all of these things, Eastern European folklore inspired adult fantasy series. I really love the first book. I like what it set up for the second book. I'm hyped for the second book. I've heard a lot of really good things. And the third book comes out really soon, or is out. The third book is also happening, and I'm very excited to have this, especially with colder months coming up. Although I'm kind of in denial about colder months coming up because we really just got into summer, I feel like. I feel like winter was long this year. She also got me Daughter of the Forest by Julie Marillier, which I've wanted to read this since before I joined BookTube. Misty from the Book Rat used to talk about this book all of the time. This is a fairy tale retelling. I think it's like the, oh gosh, I don't even know which fairy tale it is anymore because I've been hearing about this for so long that I've forgotten. But this has been one of those like sort of iconic fantasy side of BookTube books that I've been hearing about for 5 years and haven't read yet. So I'm very glad to have this. Thank you again to Sally. Finally, she always ends up sending me books that are like iconic BookTube books. She's the person that sent me the first book in the Infernal Devices a couple years ago, and now this, like, it's just, she knows, man. She knows that I'm neglecting my duties as a booktuber to read the, like, iconic reads. Then a non-book graduation gift from Paige of Paige Squared and Kate from Weakest Read is this popcorn maker. This was on my Amazon wish list because it was a graduation gift. A couple weeks ago I really wanted popcorn, but I didn't want like bagged popcorn. I didn't want to use a lot of oil, and I was like, I need an air popper. So I just put this on my list, not thinking that I would get it anytime soon, and now I have it. I love popcorn, and I have forgotten because I haven't had it in a while, and now all I'm gonna do is play video games and read for the next like week or so before BookNet Fest happens, vacation, and this is going to be playing a huge part in my life. Yum, popcorn. And air pop popcorn, you can have like so much of it, and it's not even like bad for you. I'm excited. Then I was sent a few things from publishers, the first being To All the Boys I Loved Before, the Netflix tie-in edition. This is a book I've actually already read, done a review for, all of that stuff. But I wanted to shout this out because they also sent it with this Jiffy Pop. It's a popcorn themed month, but this is cute because they sent this to like watch the Netflix movie with your popcorn. You know, they're obviously trying to get me to watch Netflix, which I wasn't really thinking I cared that much, and now everyone has watched this freaking movie like a million times, so now I feel like I have to as well, but I haven't yet. I'm going to at some point. But my thirst for anything cute and fluffy has already been quenched by me watching a lot of different adaptations of Pride and Prejudice lately. So I don't need to watch this right now, but I might watch it later in like the fall after my vacation when I need something cute and fluffy. I heard it's great. People are liking it more than the book even, but not right now, you know? But I'll save this popcorn, maybe. I mean, like, yeah, this is the butter popcorn. I'll probably try this, and then I'll use my air popper, which will be great. Then I was sent Seafire by Natalie C. Parker, and this is a book that I have seen around but didn't really know what it was about. And then I received it and I was like, oh my god. This is about like an all-female, basically pirate ship that's trying to take down a warlord. So the blurb kind of says it's Wonder Woman meets Mad Max Fury Road on the sea, basically, in like a fantasy type setting. So I definitely need to read this because it sounds amazing. So it's an all-female band of, basically, it sounds like sort of pirates, privateer type ladies, which is a pirate girl gang taking down a toxic warlord. What's not to love? And lastly, I was sent The Trader Brew Cormorant by Seth Dickinson from Tor. They sent me the second book, and in my, I think last month's haul, I talked about that, and people were very excited because the second book's coming out soon and it's so great, and I've heard great things, and I was like, oh, I need to get the first book because I haven't read it. And then they were sweet angels and sent me the first book. So this I plan on reading very soon because people keep talking about it and keep telling me that I'm going to love it. It sounds like it's like an anti-hero type story and very morally gray and complex and all the things that I really enjoy. So I've heard nothing but amazing things. Like I haven't heard anyone not like it. So very intrigued to get to this. This is the first book in an adult fantasy trilogy, I believe. Good things have been said and lots of fun have been had by everyone that's read this. And lastly, we have this month's Owlcrate box. As you guys know, I am an Owlcrate affiliate, so I have a link down below for you to get some money off of your Owlcrate box purchase. That is just a coupon code for you guys. I don't get any kind of compensation for that code. Ruthless Royals. I still don't know what book this could possibly be, but I'm probably gonna get down to it and be like, duh. The first thing I'm seeing is this little gemstone. This is genuine agate? Someone's gonna yell at me for not actually knowing what this is. Ooh, it's a ring. Ooh, ooh. I already have all my rings on. Ugh. So this is obviously like a gemstone ring, and that makes me super happy. That is from Geo Central. I think I probably already said that, but just in case you missed it. I have this little thing in a little exclusive Owlcrate pouch. Ooh, this is a little compact. And it says, may you always find beauty. And that's a quote from The Bells by Donald Clayton. I can't open this right now. Oh, there it is. It's a little mirror compact. They've sent these before, but it has a nice little like art on it, which is really cute. That's adorable. I always end up breaking my compacts, like never the ones that are attached to makeup. But if I have a mirror in my purse like that, it breaks every time. I don't know why. Then from Crafted Van, an Owlcrate exclusive, because basically everything in these boxes are now Owlcrate exclusives, it's little magnetic bookmarks, and it's the like evil queens and witches and stuff. So like the one side is their like good persona, and the other side is them as like their evil villain personas. Isn't that amazing? That is so cute. That's such a cute idea. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's the Queen of Hearts, it's the evil queen from Snow White, and it's Maleficent. So cool. There's a whole video essay I watched on how Disney villains like are not featured in movies as much anymore, and how like Moana didn't really have a classic Disney villain. It's by Lindsay Ellis. I should probably, yeah, I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out, because I was like, are Disney villains dying? That's the best part of the movies. This is beautiful. This is, I believe, a tea tin, or it could be anything really. But this is a quote from Holly Black. It says, I like for things to happen, stories to unfold, and if I can't find a good enough story, I make one. Look at this. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. And there's, oh my gosh, there's so many, like sharpen your blade, harden your heart. There's so many quotes in here. I will store things in this. I don't know what quite yet, but I will. That is from Stella Bookish Art. Then we have this tea towel from Little Inklings Design. And you can never honestly have too many tea towels. And this is a quote from, I think, Throne of Glass. And it says, she had often wished for adventure, for old spells and wicked kings. It's so pretty and so my aesthetic. It does say Throne of Glass at the bottom. So it is a Throne of Glass quote. I mean, anything with space as a backdrop is gonna get me, you know? And we have this month's pin with this month's art and stuff on it. If you collect those, just fell off my finger. Then there's a little quote from Before She Ignites by Jody Meadows. I wanted freedom in the same way I wanted my next breath, an unspoken but constant desire. And this is a book I don't think I've heard of. This is Grace and Fury by Tracy Banghart. And as with every Owlcrate book, this is signed by the author and also comes with a bookmark and a letter from the author, like about the book, to the Owlcrate subscribers. So this is a story about two sisters. Serena has been trained her whole life to be the Grace, which is kind of, it sounds like this example of a perfect woman that stands by the heir's side, so the heir being whatever royal person is part of this world. But instead, her sister Nomi is the one who catches the heir's eye, and this just unravels a series of events that leads the two girls to be separated, Nomi to become the Grace and to potentially get in some trouble, Serena to get in some trouble, and both of these girls to try to survive in this world of court intrigue and betrayal and all of that. I do love a good court intrigue book, so that's definitely one to check out if you are interested in court intrigue and like sister relationships and bonds as well. Then we have this month's newsletter, which they always have. It shows the Owlcrate exclusive cover versus the other cover and different like interviews with some of the shops that they're partnered with and everything like that. And lastly, we have next month's theme, which is Masters of Disguise. Rogues, spies, thieves, all the things I love. Ooh, and everybody in September's box will receive an exclusive item from artist Kara Kozik. She usually does their mugs that are beautiful and my favorite mugs that I own, so I'm excited. So that is it for this month's book haul. Comment down below, let me know if you've read any of these books and what you've thought of them. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.